Hello, citizens of the world. I hope you all are doing well, staying safe. In this episode, we are going to build the cactus farm. I was hoping to do it last episode, but that didn't work out. But we're going to build it here on this island. You can see it's right across from the mushroom. And we're going to have to clear out some space. We may have to actually make the island a little bit wider. I'm not really sure. We need a cactus farm for really two reasons. I mean, a good cactus farm, not like that thing over there, but an actual good cactus farm. We need it for two reasons. We need it for XP, because I want to start enchanting and getting some better tools, and we're going to need XP for that. And we also need it longer term for bone meal. Bone meal is so important in this game. We're going to be able to grow things with it. Probably have a tree farm at some point. We'll be able to make white dye, but also you need white dye to make lots of other dyes. So we're going to need a really strong source of cactus to get our bone meal. So first thing we're going to do is clear this island out. We're going to dig a hole because the cactus farm is actually going to go underground, to at least to some extent, just the top layer of it. In fact, to a large extent, I think just the top layer of it will be up here, and then we're gonna dig levels underground. We'll probably do 2 or 3 levels to start, but it's an expandable farm, so we can keep digging more levels as we have time. And I've been doing some work in a creative world for doing some design work, and on top of the cactus farm we're going to build a really nice looking greenhouse. All right, so we got some work cut out for us. I don't know if we'll get all that done or not, but we're going to give it a crack. All right, let's get going. All right, citizens, we have dug ourselves a mighty hole. This is where we're going to probably be able to fit a few levels, at least, of a cactus farm down here. I have burned through quite a few pickaxes and shovels getting down here. I think something like a stack or more of iron. Unfortunately, that's most of my iron. So we did find a little bit of iron while we were down here, but not enough to make up for how much we spent. This little room back here is where there was a big vein of diorite, and actually for the build plan that I have in mind, I'm going to need some, so I went ahead and mined that out and then kind of cleaned it up. I think we'll use this room as some kind of access to down here, and maybe it's kind of maintenance area, maintenance shaft. This ladder's my way in and out right now, but that's going to have to go away, and so I think we'll make this room kind of the access to the farm area that will be down here. The next thing to do, though, I think, is to build the building above this hole, and then we'll start putting in platforms for the cactus farm. But before we can do that, we have to actually get the materials for that building. And before we do that, we need more iron because I need something on the order of 32 stacks of stained glass. I guess that's going to require shovels. And about 15 stacks of white terracotta and about 10 stacks of green terracotta. So, yeah, we've got some collection to do. So, let's get to it. Good morning, citizens, or good Minecraft morning anyway. I just get out of my Minecraft bed. And yeah, that was a lot of resource gathering, a lot of digging. Let's go have a look. Let me show you what's going on. We'll come back here in a bit and show you what we're going to do with those resources in that hole. So I've got, as I'm sure you've seen, I've got this hole dug. That is where the levels of the cactus farm will be. I don't know quite how many levels are going to fit in there. The plan is over time I may dig more levels down below. The collection system, the cactus is going to fall down into a collection system. And so I can just keep pushing that down lower and lower until we get to bedrock, of course. So I'll show you how that's going to work. Maybe this episode, maybe not. We'll see. Definitely going to get the greenhouse started. So this area right here is just, oh goodness. All right. Well, I was about to say this area here is where the floor is going to go so that we don't fall in. So there's a little demonstration of what we're hoping not to do. So we will get the floor in and then get the walls up around it. And whether or not the actual cactus farm gets built inside there, well, we'll just have to wait and see how long it takes. The greenhouse is going to be long and skinny like greenhouses are, like the shape of this hole. But there is going to be a kind of little addition right here, kind of semicircular addition. That's going to require me to do a little bit of terraforming over on this side. And over on the other side, I already had to do some terraforming. I think that maybe these two rows of dirt, if you like, actually didn't exist. So I had to add them. And you can see there's just this massive wall of dirt here with one piece of cobblestone in it. Not sure what that's about. Oh, I know what that's about. I accidentally poked a hole in this dirt wall, and I had to quick plug it with something. Oh, goodness. And so I'll get under there at some point, probably, and see if I can make that look a little nicer. Although it was already, I don't want to go back down because of that guy. It was already, you can see down here, it was already a very steep wall. This stuff over here, I didn't do that. That's how that was. So it was already a pretty steep wall, but I'll try to make this fit in a little bit better. Once I get some, some underwater gear, which I don't have right now. Let's look at the materials we gathered. We got a bunch of diorite, which I've turned into polished diorite. I think that looks a little bit better. Except for the walls. You can't polish the walls for some reason. I really wish you could, but there it is. I have mined all this white terracotta. That's going to be the floor of the greenhouse. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's a big hole over there to fill. And then we've got this lime terracotta, which I had to make, obviously using lime dye, which involves cactus from this little mini cactus farm over here. That's easy enough. And then a lot of white to turn it into lime, because cactus makes green dye, and then you have to mix it with white to make lime. So that came from getting lots and lots of bone meal. The yellow is easy, because yellow flowers are pretty common. And then over here, this was the big project here, getting all this light gray stained glass. I really don't like the clear glass so much, especially large expanses of it like we're going to have on a greenhouse. So I went for the light gray, but of course that meant getting a lot of light gray dye. And that's what I was doing, farming the flowers, getting all those white tulips. They make light gray dye. And then of course a little bit of orange. That's going to be kind of a highlight or an accent color for us in this greenhouse. And yeah, that's it. So we're going to get started on that real soon. Just want to show you one other thing that we were able to do. And this was mostly the result of doing some work over at the Savannah Outpost, where I have been breeding cows. I showed you that last episode, or maybe 2 episodes ago. So I've bred enough cows to get enough donors to the leather cause, and ta-da, we have an enchanting area. It takes a lot of books to make all these bookshelves, and well, I'd like to say that no cows were harmed in the making of these bookshelves, but I wouldn't want to lie to you. Anyway, we have the bookshelves, and even have a few extra books that we can use to kind of absorb unwanted enchantments away from these pickaxes, because these pickaxes are the main thing that I want to get enchanted, because I still need lots of diamonds and lots of iron, so we still need to do lots of mining, and boy am I getting tired of mining with iron pickaxes. So hopefully we'll get some good enchantments on those things. If you don't know how that works, kind of absorbing, I don't know what the right way to say it is, but sometimes you get an enchantment on your enchantment table and you don't want to put it on any of your good diamond pickaxes, and so these books are going to be there to put the enchantment on if we don't want the one that it's offering us at the time. Got a couple helmets here that I found in a chest, I think in a village somewhere. We can use those for the same purpose. Also, if we actually get like an Aqua Affinity, wait, is that the helmet one? Yeah, Aqua Affinity is the helmet one. Depth Strider is the boots one. If we get an Aqua Affinity, that'd be awesome. We got some lapis here. That's plenty for the enchantment that we'll be able to do right now. We've got 33 levels, which will give us an opportunity to get some good stuff. There is, I hope, we'll see. There is some XP in this furnace, and not as much in this one, but some. And so at some point, I'll probably, in the process, come down here and grab some of that XP. If you don't know how that works, I'll explain it to you when we do it. So I don't know how many levels are in this furnace, but it should be enough for us to have at least a good number of cracks at getting a good enchantment. So we'll see. But that's later. That's later. We're going to start with the greenhouse. We're going to put that floor in, get the walls raised, and yeah, we'll just take it from there and see how things go. So let's get cracking. Well, citizens, it's done. It's done. This build took, it took a long time, especially gathering all the materials. It was probably a little too early in this series to build something on this scale. I probably should have waited a bit longer. I have bad tools. I burned through so much iron collecting these materials and a few more iron tools just building the thing, just putting up dirt scaffolding and so forth. I really maybe should have waited till I had actual scaffolding, but I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so magnificent. And I'm gonna obviously put the cactus farm inside here. That's gonna happen in the next episode. It won't take that long. It's not that complicated. There'll be water sources. Unfortunately, I shouldn't have put this lowest level of glass in because it's going to have to come out. But we're about to do some enchanting, and I'm kind of hoping that I'll get a silk touch. That would be nice, so I can get this glass out without breaking it. The water sources are going to go in that spot for the collection, and then there'll be cactus kind of dotted all around here with holes in the floor for the cactus to fall through. That is, if I decide to make this top level of the farm actually part of the cactus farm. I might not. I might try to do something more interesting at this level and then just let the cactus farm live below. I'm not really sure. I'll ponder that between now and the next episode. But I'm super happy with how this thing came out. I think when I originally described it to you all, I said I was going to put the entrance at the other end, but it made more sense to do it here because because these two bits on the side right here that poke out, there was enough land to actually build them at this end. I didn't have to do any kind of terraforming. So I think the building fits a lot better in this space oriented the way I have it now. There's going to be some more terraforming that has to happen around here. I'm kind of trying to decide whether in the end to get rid of all my mycelium or not. I don't know. I haven't decided. But for now, it has to stay. I don't want to take the time to dig it all up. But I'm really, really super happy with this building. There are a few little flaws in it that may or may not eventually get fixed. I don't know. But I've been recording as I built it. I haven't actually looked at the replay yet, but from the replay, I'll be able to do a fly over the building, which you've probably already seen, but I haven't seen it yet at this point in recording. So I'll get a chance to see it from above, which will be pretty cool. All right. Well, I mentioned enchanting, didn't I? I think we need to reward ourselves for, that amazing, amazing building that we just finished and do our enchanting. So I've got a bunch of junk in my inventory. I don't really have a junk chest yet. I usually like to have a chest where I can just dump things and take care of sorting it out later. And in fact, I have some chests, so let's make a dumping chest. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of all this stuff. These are kind of the leftovers from the build. Don't need them anymore. We'll sort them out later. Yeah, let's go up here and do some enchanting, folks. And we may, I'll show you guys how to get XP out of those furnaces, just in case you're not aware of that. All right, well, obviously our top priority, we still need a lot of mining to do. There's still a lot of mining we need to do because, especially after that build, we've got, I think, less than a stack of iron right now. Let's see. Oh, we have just about a stack. We got a stack of iron plus 4 more ore. So we got just about a stack of iron. We do have a few diamonds, but we need more of them as well. So let's see what we get. All right. Diamond pickaxe. Fortune 2. I mean, Fortune 2 is good, but you'd rather have Fortune 3. Oh, wait a minute. I need to also pick up these things. What will we get if we put it on a book? Silk Touch. All right. Yeah, that was there's no question there. We'll take the Silk Touch book. Sweet. All right. Now let's try a pickaxe. Unbreaking 3. That's good because we could put Unbreaking 3 with the Silk Touch. All right. We'll take that. Ooh, and it has Silk Touch. Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3, Silk Touch. Okay, so this is like a bonus. Now, we can't get level 30 enchantments anymore. I really would like to get a nice Fortune. And I know I passed up Fortune 2, but I'm kind of just holding out for Fortune 3. All right, so here's what we need to do. On this one, I've got this lever already set up. So what this lever will do is it will disable the hopper below. This right here that I'm looking at is a hopper. It's got nothing in it. It's pointing into this chest. So whenever I smelt things in this furnace, they go into the hopper and into the chest. And that's why I haven't taken. That's why and the XP from the smelted items just kind of, I don't know, magically stays in the furnace. It remembers what it smelted. So all the things that have been smelted in this furnace, at least since the last time I took XP out of it, which is I think some time ago, they've generated XP, but I've not actually used it yet. So if I flip this switch, I think that means that this hopper is now locked and will not pull things out of here. Let's just check. Oh, I can't put things there. All right, well, hopefully it's locked. So we're going to smelt away. Oops, we need to watch. And the item should now stay here. If not, I'll quickly flip that switch to the other side. Oh, it's not staying. Okay, so let's lock it. Hopefully that'll do it. If not, I'm just going to break the... Okay, there we go. So now, I guess I locked the furnace earlier. I'm not sure why. So now the furnace is, obviously smelting these bits of sand, and now they're not getting pulled out by the hopper because I've now got it locked. So when I pull this glass out of here in just a moment, we should see a decent rise in XP. I'm hoping that we've got to level 30. I don't think I've pulled XP out of this furnace in a while. Although I'm a little bit scared by the fact that this was turned on, which suggests that maybe I have. I don't know. I don't have a switch on this one, a lever. I suppose we could just put a lever on there. Do I have a lever? I don't think you can put the lever straight on the hopper. I mean, that would be cool if you can. I don't think you can, though. No. Will that lock it? Just putting it on the floor right there? By quasi-connectivity? I'm not sure. Let's get some sand and see. Oh, I could have put more in there. Too late. Oh, well. All right, so what are we going to smelt? Actually, you know what? We're going to smelt some stone because I could use some stone. Okay, so we'll put the stone in, or the cobble in here, and if it flows out, then the hopper's not locked. Well, I do need to actually lock it. And then we'll have to... Okay, that does lock the hopper. Sweet. All right, so we'll let that go. All right, so let's see what we get when we pull out this. We get... Sweet! All right, that gets 6 levels. We got 6 levels from that. Is there... Yeah, there's not much worth. All right, so that's going to allow us to do a couple more level 30 enchantments if we get good ones. All right, so we got our Silk Touch Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3. That's a pretty sweet pickaxe to get this early in the game. All right, so let's see what we get here. Unbreaking 3. Should I take a chance and go Unbreaking 3? Oh, man. Wouldn't it be... All right, I'm going to go for it. Hopefully there's some fortune on that. Here we go. What do we get? Yes! Oh, sweet. Efficiency 4, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3. Oh, that's a good pair of pickaxes right there. I mean, I'm not even sure I want or need to enchant another one. What could I... Let's see what happens. I mean, we do need to do some underwater work. Let's see what happens here. Protection. No, that's not interesting. A shovel? I mean, maybe we should make a diamond shovel and see if we can get unbreaking on a shovel. Yep. All right, let's see what we can get from that. Dun 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 dun. Diamond shovel. What are we going to get? Efficiency 4. Okay. I mean, I would like to get unbreaking, but okay. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Take it from here. Just efficiency 4. Okay. Now, what about... I mean, let's see what we can get on this book. Oh, I'm below level 30. Fire aspect, sharpness. None of that's interesting. Let's just see what the pickaxe would have. Unbreaking 3. Fortune 1. Efficiency 1. All right, you know what? I think we're going to wait. I'm not sure there's that much XP in this furnace anyway. Let's just see. No, it doesn't even get us to level 30. So I think we're going to wait. Let's unlock these hoppers. And, oh, that's, yeah, we're going to wait. That's an excellent start on the enchanting. Really excellent. We don't even have to use this book. We can save that for later. All right, citizens, I have made an executive decision. We are going to go after the zombie spawner, and for that purpose, we are going to hopefully enchant this sword with something good. So I made a diamond sword. What do we get? Unbreaking 3, Unbreaking 2, Bane of Arthropods. Yeah, that's not helpful. Maybe I should go get some XP so I can get level 30 enchantment. Although, yeah, I mean, for this, we don't really care. Let's just see what we might get on. A helmet, protection, unbreaking, protection. On a book, fire aspect, sharpness. I mean, sharpness on the sword would be okay. So I could put the sharpness... Let's just do that. I think that's fine. We'll put sharpness on the book, and then we'll use the anvil to get that onto the sword. I think that's worth it. Yeah, I think that's worth it. All right, so there's that. Let's just see what would happen with the sword this time. Sharpness 4, of course, right after. I mean, knockback 1 would also actually be not too bad fighting zombies. Sweeping edge. Maybe that's even better, though. Let's put sweeping edge on it. Okay, so... I mean, it's not, you know... it's not the world's most frightening weapon, but... I think it'll be good. So we're gonna go ahead over here and put sharpness on there. Okay. And I think it's time. We're gonna do this. I mean, I don't have the greatest armor, but well, okay, wait. Let's wait till it's not nighttime. So, where's my bed? This place is starting to get a little crowded. All right, we're going to be waking up in the morning for a little zombie breakfast. Here we go. Let's go take care of a zombie spawner. If I can find my way down. There we go. All right, zombie spawner. There's nothing like killing zombies in the morning. Hopefully, if I'm over there quick enough, there won't be a zillion of them that have spawned. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Battle our way down in there. There it is. Oh, wow. That was the easiest zombie battle ever. How did that even happen? I guess, was I too quick for him? Wow. All right. So this will be nothing. A little bit of, whatever you call that stuff. What do you call that stuff? Not coal. No, it is coal. All right. So we got ourselves a zombie. Let's see what's in the chest. Some coal, some bones. That's nice. Diamond horse armor, eh? Beetroot seeds, wheat, rotten flesh. Nothing to write home about. Oops. But, all right, that was pretty anticlimactic, wasn't it? But I'll take it. I'll take it. So we might turn this into a little bit of a short-term XP farm. It's not too hard to do. We'll see. But for now, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. That building project was, yeah, that just took forever. We need to give some attention to Bee Island over there at some point soon. I don't see any new... Wait, there is one. I think there might be one new bee nest over there. That's nice. So we do need to give some attention to that. But look at this build. I'm just really, really happy with that. Really, really happy. And next time there's going to be cactus growing. We're going to start getting XP and bone meal. And we can turn our attention to the next big project. All right, citizens. Well, I am always, as ever, grateful for your watching. If you have any comments or questions or things you'd like to see me do, please don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments. And I will see you all in the next video.